We're continuing in the book of Amos, and this is where everything shifts. In chapters 1 and 2, God was speaking about the nations. Now, he's going to turn directly to his people, and the message gets personal. It gets real. In Amos 3, he's going to deal with relationship and accountability. God opens with this statement, "You only have I known of all the families of the earth." That word known isn't casual. It's intimate. It's covenant. It's relationship. And then he says something that at first feels backwards. "Therefore, I will punish you." Wait, what? Why? Because knowing God doesn't lower the standard. It raises it. Knowing God deepens accountability. It doesn't excuse responsibility. Israel wasn't being judged because they didn't know better. They were being judged because they did know better. Amos 3:3-6, Amos starts asking a series of questions. Do two walk together unless they agree? Does a lion roar without prey? Does a trap spring without something triggering it? The point is simple. Nothing is random. What's coming isn't random judgment. It's the result of what has already been set in motion by their actions. But God's giving them a warning before he moves. In Amos 3:7, the Lord does nothing without revealing his plan. God is not silent. He is warning. He is speaking. He is giving them opportunity to respond. God's warnings are mercy, not cruelty. In Amos 4, he continues to warn, and they're ignored. This chapter gets heavy because God starts listing everything. He allowed famine, drought, crop failure, plagues, loss, destruction, and after each one, the same line, "Yet you did not return to me." That's the real issue. It's not just sin, but unresponsiveness. I can't get my words out. They saw it, they experienced it, they felt it, and yet they did not turn to him. The danger isn't that God is not speaking. It's that we stop responding to him. This is important. God didn't jump straight to judgment. He escalated. He warned and was ignored. He warned again and got ignored. Stronger correction. Ignored again. Ignoring small warnings leads to heavier consequences. There's a bigger problem here, and that's not just about behavior. It's about a hardened heart. They had learned to live with compromise, with disobedience, distant from God, and it didn't bother them anymore. Amos 4, prepare to meet your God. This is not comfort language. This is urgency. It means time's up. And when God reminds them who he is, the one who forms mountains, creates the wind, knows their thoughts, rules over everything. Think about it. The same God who created everything is the one calling you into accountability. So what about today? Let's see. Because this is where it's going to hit us. We live in a culture that says, I'm covered by grace, so it doesn't matter how I live. But that's not what Scripture teaches. Grace is not permission. Grace is power. Grace doesn't excuse disobedience. It empowers obedience. Some of us aren't stuck because God isn't moving. We're stuck because we're not responding. We're hearing, but not adjusting. We're aware, but not changing. Ignoring God doesn't silence him. It exposes you. Amos isn't about condemnation. It's about correction. Correction before collapse. God speaks because he wants alignment, not destruction. He wants relationship. But if we continue to ignore him, what was meant as warning becomes judgment. The question isn't, is God speaking? The question is, are we responding?